Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Data Nest with Angie. This is where it gets serious. So today we'll be starting with Excel proper. We've already known what Excel is. So today I'll be letting us know what an Excel is made up of. An Excel is made up of cell, it's made up of column, it's made up of rows, and it is made up of worksheets and workbook. So what's a workbook in Excel? This visual here you're seeing is a workbook. Okay, where you input your data, where you make your findings, where you input your functions, your calculations, where you put in your budget for the year, where you record your information is called a workbook. Okay, and a workbook is made up of what we call sheets. Right here below your screen is sheets. Okay, this is what Excel is made up of as well. All right, this is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 in a what? In a workbook. Okay, so you can actually change this sheet 2. What sheet 2 means in Excel is page. Okay, you have page 1, you have page 2, you have page 3. But it's called sheets in Excel. All right, so you want to store an information and you want to give that workbook or a worksheet name as revenue. You want to impute revenue for the year. Probably, for instance, you have a bookshop where you sell book, right? So let's say you sold 30 books. That's the quantity of books, 30, and the amount for each book you sell. Let's impute quantity and the amount of book your institution sold is, let's say, 5. Okay, and yeah, so you have stored this information in a sheet. And in the next sheet, you have 5 staff. You want to know how your staff performed. Okay, I'm going to zoom this so we'll see better. So let's put employees. Let's put or what day. Let's do weekly. Let's do okay, let's do it this way. Let's do Monday. Let's do Tuesday. That's the days of the week, right? You want to know. Let's copy this here, Control V. Let's undo this. Cut it out. Where's my delete? Yeah. Let's come here and type employees. Employees. Okay, so you want to know how they performed. Did they come to work from Monday to Friday? You want to impute that data set here. You click on your go or yes, type in your yes. So you want to name this sheet employee attendance. So how do you rename this sheet? You right click and you choose rename and you type attendance. All right. So this is what you do with your worksheets. This is what you do with your workbook, okay? So you have different information stored in different worksheets for you, in different pages for you in a workbook. Okay, that's what worksheet and workbook is all about. So in Excel, you have also what we call a cell. So where this information is, this 5 is called a cell. Where this amount is in is called a cell. Where this quantity is in is called a cell. Where this 30 is in is called a cell. And a cell to put is made up of an intersection of a row and a column. A row and a column. A cell is made up of what? An intersection of a row and a column. So now, what is a column? Okay, so a column is a vertical line. All right, so where you see vertical, you see column. Where you see vertical, you see column. And where you see horizontal, you see row. A column is a vertical line that is labeled in alphabets. Okay, it's labeled in A, B, C, D, E, F, and it goes on and on. And a column is labeled numerically. It's labeled from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on and on up to 1,048,576 rows. So all these numbers you are seeing here, okay, it goes all up to what? 1,048,576. And this alphabet you see goes on and on to what? 16,384 columns. So an Excel is made up of what? 16,384 what? Column. And also is made up of what? 1,048,576 what? Rows. These are all components of an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, and also a component of Excel spreadsheet is also your formulas and charts. Okay, you can enter formulas in an Excel equals to sum, you double click, or you say, okay, 4 times 5, enter. So you can do your calculations in your Excel. You can enter a function equals to, what function do you want to enter? Let's say a maximum number, max, type out your max, you double click. And this is a function. You have several functions in Excel. And to get functions in Excel, you go up here by your right, below your tab. Okay, there's this drop down arrow. You just click on it and you see your functions. Okay, you see your max if, X lookup, V lookup, ABS, count if, sum if, maximum, minimum, ifs, nested ifs, and the rest. This is what an Excel workbook is made up of. But if you don't want to look up for any function, you can just type them out. Okay, once it's typed out, you click on your equal to sign. Let's come here. Okay, let's undo this. Okay, you click on your equal to sign, you can type average. It's going to appear on your screen. So you choose whatever function you want to use. Okay, you double click on that function, average. All right, that's how you enter functions in Excel. So an Excel comprises of, or is made up of, different components and their what? We have cells, we have row, we have column, we have a workbook, we have worksheets, and we also have charts and what? Tables. Okay, to get charts and tables, we are going to come back to charts and tables actually. So let me not get so many information in our head. Okay, so for now, we are going to be starting with the basic functions such as sum, addition, such as multiplication, such as math, such as, and the likes. All right. So if you're come so this far in my tutorial and you have not clicked or hit the subscription button, please do so and leave a comment in the comment section. All right, let's proceed. And also, Excel is made up of what? Ranges. Okay, that means a group of selected files from a group of selected cells from A1 to A or to B. You want to select this. Okay, you right click and drag. This is a range. Okay, from a range from A2 to B2. Okay, so this is actually a range, and this is what an Excel is made up of. All right, stay tuned for our first function we'll be learning using Excel.